any mistakes.
Okay.
I think we should start out with maybe an introduction with your name, a brief history of symptoms or whatever was going on before you came to Dr. Troy's office.
Oh, okay. And go ahead and start.
Whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Margarita Skills. Prior symptoms that I was having before I saw Dr. Troy was lower back pain. I have kidney stones, and because the kidney stones are too small to do lithotripsy or anything like that, I actually still have them, so therefore I was actually having a lot of kidney problems. I get migraines on a regular basis, and I guess overall I'd have stomach issues where I just wasn't feeling well.
Okay, and what did you try before? Doctor's medication?
No, I'm not a strong believer in medication. I prefer more of the naturopathic medicines if I can help it, except for maybe some over-the-counter like ibuprofen. Some other things that I did is I actually used to be a huge advocate in working out and exercise, but I got away from that. And because I did that, I just actually ended up dealing with the pain and the stress, and so didn't do too much for that. If I got really agitated, I'd go for a walk, but I wasn't really as committed to my health as I should have been prior to coming in.
Okay, and now that you've been here and you've had care for, I don't know how long, maybe you can elaborate on that. What are the changes you've seen take place?
I've been seeing Dr. Troy now for what's probably been about 2 or 3 months, and I really enjoyed working out and actually having a commitment to health. And I use the word commitment because it really is just that. And with seeing Dr. Troy, I was able to, well, just coming here, not just Dr. Troy, but the staff, they really want you to have a commitment to your health. And so that involves just, making that commitment to actually coming here on the days that you're scheduled. And when you can't, just trying to make up those days instead of not showing up. So since I've done that, I've learned to be more committed to myself and to my health. And also Dr. Troy, not only does he provide care to adjust you, but he also provides you education. That's important to me, and I know that by doing that, he educates you on just your health, not just about your spine, but just about, exercise and the food that you eat and the things that you drink and what goes into your body. So not just, helping you physically, but also internally, what is it that you're taking in?
Okay, and how would you define chiropractic?
Well, actually, before I met Dr. Troy, I actually would just describe it as a doctor who goes in and just adjusts your spine whenever you need it, depending on where you need it. And since I've actually come to Dr. Troy, I've actually looked at chiropractic care as overall health. So I guess to define chiropractic care would be to define it as receiving care for your overall health. And that's not just meaning just training your back, but it's also training your health, training your mind. It's everything. It's overall health.
Okay, and what maximized living events have you been to, like the advanced talks, the extreme makeovers, and if you've been to those, what have you taken away for yourself?
I haven't actually been to any of the talks yet. I had signed up for one and then ended up having to work, so I wasn't able to attend that. The only thing I've been to is more of the dinner that they had, and it was just more about being able to see what chiropractic care has done and being able to meet some of the other people that have actually come to chiropractic care. And because of that, it's actually made me feel like it's more of a family, so that actually makes me feel better about being able to come here, because it's not just about a doctor and seeing you and fixing your back, or just, okay, here's some things that I can tell you about. But what I've gained from that is they really do care about you, and they care about everybody. And because of that, everybody in turn cares about all the other people they see in here. So I've actually met a couple of people through here. I wouldn't say that I've hung out with them outside of here, but actually they're really friendly faces. So I've learned actually, and I've had a lot of education, because even though I haven't attended classes, Dr. Troy always checks in on me, and he's like asking, how are those kidney stones? Have you gotten any information? And then he's provided that to me. So he's provided me pamphlets to be able to read over.
Okay, and have you saved any money on healthcare?
I would say that I have, because normally, like with my kidney stones, I might be inclined to go maybe to the emergency department because they have gotten really bad in the past. Or I might actually, I would say, I actually used to get sick on a regular basis with colds and flus, and I remember hearing conversations about people saying by going to chiropractic regularly that, you wouldn't have a doctor visit. And surprisingly enough, it's true. I have actually been sick, but because I come here on a regular basis, I haven't had to see a doctor for anything. I've had, again, like I said, I don't believe in medication anyway, but, when it gets really bad, you might take an over-the-counter like NyQuil or something, and I haven't had to do that. I've had, a cold and flu, but I've actually been able to be okay with it and actually just be healthy enough to walk around and continue to work.
And who would you tell to seek maximize living?
Who would I what?
Tell to seek maximize living. Who would you?
Anybody and everybody. I have family in Texas, and I also have family in Guam, and I have friends here that are definitely skeptical about chiropractic care, but because of the education and the information that I've received from here, I'm able to give them a little bit more background by just saying, oh yeah, they're going to go in and crack your back. I also, having family in Guam, I actually think it's really important for all of them, and one of my sisters sees a chiropractor in there, and I was just talking to her today actually about getting to see a chiropractor that's similar to Dr. Troy, because they provide that information for me. So I think it's actually very functional for everyone, including right down to infants. And again, that was based on the education, because I had no idea right from the time a baby can come out that they can have subluxation issues.
Definitely. And I think that's all for our questions, but is there anything else you'd like to add?
Let me think about that for a second.
No problem.
I'd probably just want to say that since I've been here, Dr. Troy has been a positive influence in my life, whether he's known, not that we've ever had personal conversations, but just being able to talk to him and his staff, I feel really warm and welcoming, and because of Dr. Troy and his staff, I've been able to have more of a commitment, not just to my chiropractic care, but my overall health. I drink more water on a regular basis, which is what I used to do. I actually walk more. I have a dog who loves me more because I walk every day now for 30 minutes, and a husband who appreciates me more because I'm less cranky when I'm actually exercising. So I just want to thank Dr. Troy and his staff, because it is definitely a team and a family effort.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.